So it's been a couple months now here in the Philippines, and ever since getting here, I've learned a lot of things that I haven't noticed or realized when I would just vacation here like 2 weeks at a time. And just a little bit about me for those of you who not too familiar. I'm full-blooded Filipino, but I was born and raised in the States, in the East Coast. And there are several things that I've noticed and learned from a Filipino-American perspective that I thought you guys might find interesting. So these are 9 things, and 9 because I couldn't find a 10th thing and I didn't want to bullshit anything, so I can only think of just 9 things on the top of my head. Number 1, not everything here in the Philippines is cheaper than the States. So like a couple things that are not cheaper. So like there are like some restaurants here, especially in BGC and Makati, that you would find that are either just the same price or even more expensive. I don't drive a car here, but I've seen the gas prices around here and it feels like it's the same price. And for electricity, I pay just the same amount of electricity here as I did back when I was living in Manhattan, which is crazy. And I think it's because maybe I have the AC on all the time. I can't live without my AC. Number 2, there are a lot more tall buildings here than I expected there would be. And that's pretty cool because like I feel like I'm back in Midtown again as I walk through Makati or like BGC. Maybe that is like a symbol of the economic growth of the country. Number 3, street food here is pretty rare compared to other Asian places like Hong Kong or Taiwan. And it's not like they don't have any street food here. You can still find some street food in Metro Manila, but I was advised by some people here to kind of avoid it because apparently it's not the cleanest food out there. But there are some places here like Mercato in BGC where you can get that street food kind of experience that is clean. And speaking of food, number 4, there's fried chicken literally everywhere in the Philippines. Like I even see more fried chicken out here than what they say the national dish of the Philippines is, which is adobo. It's totally weird. Like you can find it in every restaurant. Even the most random restaurant out here that you don't think they would sell fried chicken, they definitely got fried chicken. Even McDonald's here got fried chicken. Like, you don't find fried chicken at McDonald's back in the States, but no, you'll definitely find it here. And I'm pretty sure Wendy's and Burger King also has fried chicken. I'm not too sure, don't hold me accountable for that. You can even find fried chicken here for breakfast, lunch, merienda, dinner, and I wouldn't even be surprised if you could find it for dessert. Like imagine, fried chicken halo-halo. Philippines is fried chicken nation, for sure. I think fried chicken should definitely be the national dish of the Philippines. Guaranteed. So number 5. Number 5 is something that I've learned and that I think that has helped me ever since I got here in the Philippines. Interact with people, with the local people here on a more personal level. And that is to mix some Tagalog words if you don't know how to speak straight Tagalog, or to even like pull like a kind of like a fake Filipino accent when you're speaking to some of the locals out here. Because I've noticed like when I start speaking English like this, like you know, super Americanized English, especially to some of the service workers here, some of them get intimidated. And not just that, like especially when you look full Filipino, or if you are full Filipino and you start speaking English like this, some people might even think that you're a little snobbish. And I know like some of us, it's kind of inevitable to still have that kind of American accent when we speak, but maybe we can pull off as being conyo or something. Or like, you know, little social. I mean, whatever, it's better than nothing. So, and my favorite choice of Tagalog word to mix in is either po or lang. It works without failure. And for example, instead of saying, "Hi, can I get a 2-piece chicken with rice and a Coke?" You say it like this. "Can I get 2-piece chicken, rice, and Coke lang?" And another example would be, instead of saying things like, "Hi, where can I find a restroom?" You say it like this. "Hi ate, where's the CR?" And you're good. You're set. Number 6. People love to take pictures here. And I am comparing this to back in the States. Like, my friends and I hardly really take pictures or pose for pictures and stuff. But here, like, you'll see people taking pictures in front of like a random object. Like, people will be taking pictures in front of a fence. And it's not just like regular pictures. Like, people will be modeling. People will be like posing in front of a fence. And you can name it. Name a random object, and then yes, people will be taking pictures in front of it. Like a tree, a door, the stairs, a random lamppost. And the one picture here that is almost inevitable is that picture inside restaurants with your friends in front of all the food that's all laid out on the table. It's pretty rare to leave the restaurant without taking a group picture. Maybe it's an appreciation of the food that is in front of you. I don't know. But for me, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that people like to take pictures here because it's, you know, preserving memories, and that's something that I wish that we could do more in the States. Number 7, there's a huge growing art scene here in the Philippines. I was really happy to see a lot of street art here in BGC and inside like the underpasses in Makati. It just feels like I'm back in Brooklyn again. And another thing that really impressed me a lot was when I went to the Philippine Art Fair. There was so much good work there. So many good pieces, all knowing that all these pieces were made by local artists. And I actually enjoyed my time there at the Philippine Art Fair more than I did in like the MoMA. And I think it's because the MoMA, like, you kind of already have these expectations and you kind of already are familiar with some of the artwork there. So it's nothing really exciting or anything really like engaging. Number 8, it actually gets pretty chilly here in the Philippines. And I didn't know that because I'm never really here in the Philippines during the times of January and February, and that's when the weather here is really nice. Like, it gets down to like 74, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It helps to have a hoodie here. It doesn't just get chilly outside, but it especially gets chilly in indoor places like the mall, the movies, inside buses. They blast the AC like the electricity is cheap. But we all know it ain't cheap. Number 9. So number 9 might sound a little stupid, but again, it's just something that that I noticed here that I wasn't too familiar compared to back in the States. And it's that people use straight up alcohol to sanitize their hands here. And then I'm talking about like the liquid alcohol that you use for, like, you know, that's usually inside the first aid kits. Which I was so confused when I was first given a bottle of that to wash my hands. And then I took the bottle and I was just like, so what do I do with this? Do I need like a cotton ball or something? But no, you just literally pour the alcohol straight into your hands and just, you know, just wash it off. For me, I think that's better. I mean, just get straight to the point. Who needs that gel shit? So yeah, that's it. I think it's time to get some fried chicken.
Stop. You have to dip it. Oh, they got pepper steak. Oh. It's too small. Let's go over here.